Hello my friends, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen and I love all things color. We talk about makeup, skincare, but this video is just about skincare. It's not my, I mean, you could consider this as my favorites as well, but recently I've made like drastic changes to my skincare routine, which I definitely want to do a video on as well. At least my nighttime skincare routine. My morning time skincare routine is a little bit still not exactly organized or anything, but my nighttime is. So I've got my nighttime routine down perfectly. So I would definitely want to do a video on that. But today we're going to be talking about these changes that I've made to my skincare routine. And these changes are actually game changers. Doing this have just given drastic results on my skin. So I quickly wanted to come here and share these little things that I've done. I don't want to call them tips, or yeah, tips and tricks, I guess, but these have worked wonders on my skin, so I wanted to come here and share with you guys. So here I have my list and everything. So first things first, wear sunscreen. I'm serious about it because it's become a part of my morning time skincare routine. No, I don't stop at moisturizer. I stop at sunscreen. It has to be like just like brushing your teeth. You know, it has to be done. Morning time skincare routine. And I would say if you're not very diligent and religious about putting this sunscreen on, pick a kind of sunscreen, a form of sunscreen that would suit your lifestyle. You know, if you're an active person, if you love go running, definitely consider picking up like a sport stick, something you can just like put it on and just basically rub it into your face very quickly. The Cerave one is so invisible. Or if someone, you do not like the fact that traditional look at that, it's like it's gone. It's a very sheer sunscreen formula. The Cerave sunscreen stick, I believe it's called Invisible Zinc. It's magnificent. It's amazing. So, or if you're someone who loves wearing makeup and doesn't want to like put it all when it comes to the time to reapply, you don't want to put it all over and rub your makeup on, definitely go with a brush on. This for me, the only downfall for the brush on sunscreen, this is by Supergoop. This is 100% mineral sunscreen. It's comes in different shades. Mine is in the shade deep, or yes, it's in the shade deep. So the only downside, the brush on this is actually quite soft, but with other brands it's not that soft. But the Supergoop one, the brush is very soft. And if you love makeup and if you want to protect your skin, go for a brush on sunscreen. Or if you like something, you don't like the fact that traditional sunscreen, oh, I just made this point and it just like stopped midway. If you someone who doesn't like the fact that sunscreens are thicker and pastier and you have to rub and rub, pick a serum sunscreen. I will leave a link down below where recently companies have come out with a lot of serum sunscreens. And oh, it's so hot today. Serum sunscreens, and I kind of tried a lot. So there's a hybrid, there is 100% lots of 100% mineral sunscreens, then there's also chemical sunscreens. So if you just like that watery texture where it just melts into the skin, pick a serum sunscreen. Or if you like something that is like a hybrid of foundation and sunscreen, there is Colorescience FLEX. Or if you just want a tinted sunscreen, right? That's what I'm wearing on today, tinted sunscreen. The Ilia one is such a favorite for me because it is tinted. It has vitamin C, niacinamide. It's all in one. It is a killer combo, and it's a serum sunscreen. It's like so thin in consistency. Definitely take a look at that serum sunscreen video, and I will also link down below my sunscreen playlist, which basically encompasses everything that I've tried so far. And there's also the Kinlo one, Golden Rays. This is also a serum-y consistency but tinted. This is also a mineral sunscreen, 100%. Or if you don't like tint at all, you don't like the fact that it ruins your clothes, go with a untinted. Again, there are serum sunscreens that are untinted, just basically looks white, but just doesn't leave a cast or anything in your skin. I'm telling you, there are so many different types that you can pick from. pick the sunscreen that suits your lifestyle and you would always wear it. Speaking of sunscreen, I also been enjoying the Jack Black. This is transformed. This is really turned my how my lips are always dry. I have dry lips, especially the lower lip. My upper lip is actually always good, nice and supple and soft. My lower lip is always dry. So this has just makes my lips incredibly soft, and the fact that I'm using this SPF really kind of lightened the dark hyperpigmentation I had in the corners of my mouth. The fact that I reapply every time, the corners of my mouth don't get darker and darker. You know, that's a spot that this kind of covers. So definitely use lip balm with SPF, and it would really keep your lips so incredibly soft. It's a game changer, to be honest. Jack Black, I love it. The only downside is has fragrance. I'm not sure if there is one without fragrance, but all of them, I think it comes in some kind of flavor. That's the only thing I don't like about it, but otherwise, yes. So let's talk about a little trick. This is the only thing I would consider like a trick that I've been watching few dermatologists on YouTube, and this is a trick that always they recommend, and I tried it out, and it was a game changer. I'm telling you, it was such a game changer. That is what that is there are some of these hydrators like or essences, right, or products that are marketed as essences, like this CosRX advanced Snail Mucin power essence. All these this is completely fragrance free and no irritants, and I believe it has 96% snail secretion filtrate. That's mucin, and this essence helps the skin and lose less moisture. I think that's what they wanted to write, but it says moist. Helps the skin to lose less moist when keeping the skin smooth and healthy. You know what I mean? This just like a hydrator. This is 100% hydrator, or something from the Ordinary Hyaluronic. This is Marine Hyaluronics. This is also a very lightweight vegan kind of a hydrator, and this hyaluronic acid from the Ordinary. I bought this product so many times, and I used it the wrong way, and every single time it pilled on me. I was so frustrated, and I swore I would never use this again. And now I figured it out how to use it. I splash water on my face, and immediately I would pick any one of them. You know, Marine Hyaluronics is just like plain watery, but it has a lot of this algae and a lot of really skin soothing and skin benefiting. You see how watery that is? It's just like so watery. That's Marine Hyaluronics. And then this is like the hyaluronic acid is just like so sticky. Look at that, it's like so sticky. Do you see that kind of like, what do you call that, like something, you know, when they cook sugar, they say you should get that string consistency, right? That's it has a stringy consistency, and so this itself on its own, it's like so incredibly like moisturizing after you put on. But when you put it on when your face is actually wet, not like dripping wet, you don't want the product to drip off of your face and off your body onto the floor, but you know, a reasonable wetness is what I'm talking about. And when you put these products on wet, oh my gosh, your skin transforms and is so moisturizing, and it's so incredibly supple and soft. It is a game changer. Definitely, if you're like having problems where there is like a very increased dryness in the few minutes or seconds between drying your face off after washing and putting the first step of your products, you know, an essence or serum, or if you just like put one moisturizer, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be essences, but whatever it is, I'm like doing more. I'm not that simple when it comes to skincare, so I'm using a hydrator first. But if you're someone who, whatever it might be, a serum or a moisturizer, put it on when it's wet, and it absorbs, and it just like makes a product 100 times better. So that's something that I've been following, and I love it. And then, whew, so hot. Okay, let's talk about using body creams with actives. Before we start, I want to give a shout out to Bridget from Keeping It Simple with Bridget here on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm sure she's on TikTok as well, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm not very active on TikTok. So she actually, like, you have to start somewhere, right? So she actually gave a shout out to this product, Paula's Choice 5% Niacinamide Body Serum. So I was battling with KP, like extreme KP at that time. Things were not working out well for me. So I thought, let me just give this a try. And I tried this, and actually it did make a good difference. I wouldn't say complete turnaround, but it did make a good difference, guys. And I was like, this is how I got started with body cream with actives, right? So I definitely recommend you guys trying out body creams, fragrance free body creams, and with actives during the night. At nighttime, my entire body is covered with actives, I'm telling you. So and then I kind of, like I said, you have to start somewhere. So thanks to Bridget, so I started with this, and then I looked for other things from Paula's Choice itself, and this one says skin smoothing retinol body cream with antioxidants. So I tried this out, and this one turned my skin around with respect to KP, and I adored it so much. I adore both of them. So definitely I recommend Paula's Choice if you're struggling with some real problems, like serious problems. But these are like $30 each. So putting this on the entire body is going to be a little expensive. So I looked around and I found this. This is actually by the brand Advanced Clinicals, and this is like, I bought this from Amazon. Actually, I bought a Paula's Choice also from Amazon. This is a Retinol. It just says Retinol Advanced Firming Cream. So this is actually quite inexpensive. I don't know how much I paid for it, but it's definitely less than $20, I have to say. And this is fragrance free, dermatologist and allergy tested. It doesn't have any harsh ingredients or anything like that. I put this on my body at night. Like I said, pick a body cream or some kind of a serum, some kind of a active body item product, and put it on your body at night. Seriously, you have to start caring about your body. So there's that. And then talking about actives, I also have incorporated exfoliating my body every now and then. So this is quite an expensive product. This is by the brand Dr. Dennis Gross, but this is not the actual product. Sorry, guys. This is Extra Strength Daily Peel. You also have the Extra Strength Body Exfoliating, like napkin or pad or something like that. So that, first of all, it's so damn expensive. I can't afford to use that a lot, but it works. Again, putting that on my body for my KP, it was night and day. The difference was night and day, but they themselves recommend you use it only twice a week, right? It's a very strong product. The difference is incredible. I can't say enough. Difference is incredible. So definitely I recommend you guys trying that. I would say it's like splurge for your skincare, this exfoliating pad. I will leave the link down below. I don't have it right now. Or if you want it at a lower price, definitely try Subscribe and Save on via Amazon. There they definitely give you some kind of a discount or something like that. So definitely recommend exfoliating the body as well. So I use the pad. It's a larger pad, and it's very, very, very saturated. So I use it at arms and legs. Or if you have extra, put it wherever you want. Tummy, bottom, wherever you want. The back, wherever you want. All right, where are we? Okay, speaking of exfoliating, let's see. Now, I wanted to say that I was like religiously using the Drunk Elephant's TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum every single day. And I've been using some kind of an AHA for easily 6 years, guys. For easily 6 years. And I decided that maybe I shouldn't exfoliate every day. I don't need to exfoliate every day to a point that I don't see a difference. You know what I mean? So I kind of turned to a more intense exfoliator, but I've decided to exfoliate only twice a day. So exfoliate less is what is the change that I've made to my skincare. I earlier used to exfoliate every day, but now I'm exfoliating much less. So I'm exfoliating twice a week. not no more than twice a week, to be honest. And I'm using, this is what I've been using. This, again, I have to say, this blew my mind. The next day I saw like mind-blowing changes. But this is the extra strength daily peel alpha beta, and this is by Dr. Dennis. Again, this is so expensive. I cannot, first of all, initially I was using it every day, and then the results were so incredible that I didn't even bother to look at the ingredients. So I was using every day for like a month or 2 months actually, and I was so incredibly happy. But I kind of took a pause, and then I checked the ingredients, and I just realized this has hell a lot of alcohol, like denatured alcohol. And I just realized, first of all, I don't have to exfoliate every day, right? And then it has denatured alcohol. I don't want to put it. It is fragrance free, which is very good. It is actually a two-step process. I have to say, putting alcohol every single day as a routine is actually bad. Like, at least for me, like I said, I changed, right? Oh, sorry guys, I'm just like, it is so hot in here. It's a hot day. So I would consider that not very good for your skin. So but I still love the product. I don't know if I want to give this up because it works like magic on the skin. So this is two-step. Step one, step two. This has retinol, I think, and this one is the exfoliator. This is like, and this is a neutralizer. This is the one that has alcohol, not this one. This is the one that has alcohol, and alcohol definitely, maybe that's why it seeps deep into the skin and actually makes that really like significant, drastic night and day kind of change on your skin. Maybe that's why. So and since I don't have had dry skin, I don't have eczema, I still choose to use this, but not every day, you know what I mean? And I don't have dry patches on my skin lately, so I still prefer to use this, not every day, just like maybe twice a week. No more than twice a week, to be honest. And on the days I use this, I don't use my prescription retinol because I checked the ingredients list. The step 2 of the process does have some kind of retinol ingredient in it, so I don't have to use my prescription retinol. So exfoliate less is something that I've been doing. What's the next step? Speaking of retinol, let's talk about retinol. I would highly, this is my unsolicited advice to everybody. Don't spend money on, like I just said, like spend money on skin smoothing, right? But just FYI, these things don't work as effective as prescription retinol. This is not retinol, this tretinoin. Okay, tretinoin, and I can never say this word. Tretinoin, okay. This is the maximum strength. This is the jumbo size as well. So I've been using a prescription tretinoin. I highly recommend you guys also incorporating vitamin A. That's retinol. Maybe you could start with the store retinol because they are not that harsh on the skin as this one. Oh, I'm sorry. The white is really washing this out, I guess. Okay, we're back. So I've definitely approach your doctor and try to get some kind of prescription. Start with the lowest strength and use it kind of every day on your skin. And I'm telling you, I like this. I like the vitamin A better than the vitamin C. Vitamin C is all the rage, right? Everywhere, everything has vitamin C. But I do think this one makes a big difference on my skin, or at least a difference that I can see every day on my skin. So I prefer the vitamin A to vitamin C, to be honest. I in fact stopped using vitamin C that I've been from Drunk Elephant, that I've been using like so many years. I stopped it altogether. This is what I'm going for at night. This is at night. So on the days I use this, so that's 2 days a week I don't use this one. The rest of the day, the rest of the 2 days, the other 2 days I use this one because it already has this. So yeah, what else? I think we've covered everything. Okay, one, like, it's a last but not least tip is go for fragrance free. Go for things that doesn't have irritants, because they do sneak up on you. Initially you don't really see it, but they do kind of sneak up on you and cause some kind of irritation, some kind of like I don't know. For me, I do think it has caused. There's no way to prove this, I guess, if you're not like, unless you really take serious steps and go to a lab or something, or if there's a way. But if you're just sitting at home trying out skincare, I would say do it like in a safe way without incorporating irritants such as fragrances. And in fact, a lot of brands that don't include fragrance altogether, like Drunk Elephant and Paula's Choice, really have some incredible products. So I would say stick to those brands that strictly don't incorporate irritants. And so my last tip is go fragrance free completely. To be honest, I don't use fragrances in any except for this one, and I have to really see if there's something without fragrance. This is the only product in my skincare routine that has fragrance, but otherwise no fragrance. Everything is completely fragrance free. And oh, by the way, alcohol also, the reason I still stick with this product that has so much denatured alcohol, I think that's the second ingredient in this one, is because there's no other product in my skincare routine that has alcohol in it. This is the only thing, you know, my essences, my nothing else has alcohol in it. This is the only thing. So that's why I'm like making an exception for just this twice a week. But otherwise, yeah. So that is kind of my tips and tricks and suggestions and advice, whatever you want to call it, on my recent game changers when it comes to skincare. I really hope this video was a little helpful for you guys. If you're in the market, or if you're like just wondering if you should I like turn my skincare routine around. Oh, a big shout out to my friend Yani on Instagram, who actually first started this conversation. Actually, she started out way back, but it kind of like stuck at the back of my mind, and that's what actually, because you know, once you start getting into a routine, it's very hard to break it A to Z. You know, I've changed essence, I've changed serums, I've changed moisturizer, I've changed the entire routine, and it took time, and it also took a little courage to change it all together, do research, and like start all over again. So she's the one who actually started this thing. She actually just posted on her stories on Instagram, are we really just doing our skincare routine just like a broken record, or are we really enjoying it and seeing real, true results every single day? So that's what got me thinking. So big shout out to Yani as well, and Bridget. So that is it. We have come to the end of the video. I really hope you guys like this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.